Alright, before we get started, let's experience my live reaction to the first encounter with Fire Giant in this run. I think I did a pretty good job expressing how I felt seeing my damage output, and it gives some good context. Alright, you guys want to see something? You guys want to see something insane? Watch how much damage I'm gonna deal to this boss. Let's get a good gauge for how this fight's gonna go, because this is the one I've been fucking dreading. Let's see it. Okay, I missed every attack. Oh god. Oh god, boys. Oh god. I quickly ran out of flasks before even getting remotely close to phase 2 on this attempt. Although, to be honest, this was a pretty solid first run. At least for me. Ever since I started my torch-only run of Elden Ring, I have been seriously dreading Fire Giant. For those who are unaware, Fire Giant takes massively reduced fire damage, naturally. And, well, naturally, Larry Lamplighter's torch does mainly fire damage. There's no special mechanics or gimmicks. It's really that simple why this fight is brutally hard with just a torch. I just deal 0 damage. As a matter of fact, I was curious and calculated just how many times I'd need to hit this double-bearded bastard to take him down. So, he has 43,000 HP. Is that it? 43,263. And I was doing 137. I have to hit him 315 times. Now, I did use my base damage, not taking into account Giant's weak spots. Although I only used the weak spot in phase 1, never in phase 2. Also, about half of my attacks straight up missed his weak spot in phase 1, so 315 is a healthy, rough estimate. Of course, as a result of not using any armor, talismans, consumables, or wondrous physick, full rules of the run in the description by the way, I was very squishy and often died to 1 or 2 attacks. But to be honest, I barely even noticed it at this point. For these late game bosses, I need to play near perfectly to take a kill, and I was just used to that requirement at this point in the run. It sucked and was demoralizing, but I was no stranger to getting legitimately one-shot. After several hours and multiple streams of attempts, I got pretty good at phase 1, at least when he didn't decide to stand on a cliff face where I just couldn't hit him. You know, that's really tragic. That's so tragic, man. Although things really started to pick up in phase 2. As I mentioned earlier, I couldn't really hit his weak spot in this phase. I honestly think it's because I'm just bad, but I really was struggling to actually physically hit his forearm with my torch. Either I couldn't reach, or he'd move his arm out of the way real quick. And even when I did hit it, I could only get 1 hit in, so it was always more worth to just get 3 or 4 hits in on his leg. I don't know, maybe I am actually just bad, and you guys can tell me how much easier this fight should have been in phase 2. I don't know. Well, because of my lack of brain cells to hit the weak spot in P2, these attempts started taking a long time. What you're seeing right now is a run that I got deep into phase 2, playing at 1200% speed. Yeah, the runs that went decently well were consistently taking 10 to 15 minutes. Especially if I wanted to play slowly or carefully, 15 minutes was an average run. To sum it up, needing to get over 300 hits in while pretty much no-hitting the fight for 15 minutes straight made attempts on this boss absolutely brutal. It actually took me 4 different streams to finally down Fire Giant. Normally in this run, I can sit down and grind a boss for however long it takes, but Fire Giant was so horrible to fight, it legitimately killed my determination. I literally struggled just to boot up my stream, because I knew how much suffering was in store for me and poor young Larry. I'm so greedy. Oh well, that was a bad run anyway. At long last, after 4 different streams, nearly 100 deaths, in over 8 hours, I finally landed the killing mosquito bite on this boss. I'll show the last little bit of my winning attempt here and upload the full uncut fight in a different video on my channel, so check that out if you're curious. Alright, that's it from editing Miles for this video. Enjoy streaming Miles, finally getting his dub. Peace. That's fine, reset it. Okay. Oh shit. Good damage. Now he rolls. Now I fucking run. Did I miss it? No, I'm fine. Oh, this I don't love. Let's pop these real quick. Think we got him here? Oh my fucking God! Oh my God!